this will be my first official cosplay build on this channel, so I hope you enjoy it. Okay, for those of you who don't know what Pepakura is, this is Pepakura, and this is basically the original file that I got the these parts from, and I printed out separate files, obviously. But the thing is, if you see over here, you don't need all of this. You don't need this whole side here, because if you're gonna print it out, you can just print it onto the cardstock, or just print it. It's a safe paper, print it out and then trace it on just cardstock. Just flip it over. Well, in this case, you don't have to flip it over because it's all the same, especially for the wings. But with this, like, you'd have to you could cut this, but I don't recommend doing it. I just recommend printing it all out. But you can, like, say, I'll get rid of that. I can get rid of this, and this is what I did. I get rid of this, get rid of this, just move it up here. Took this, and you can rotate here. This is just, I'm not giving you a big tutorial on it, but oh, I'm sorry. You go into settings, print paper settings, change it from A4 to letter, and I just leave everything alone unless you know that it's not to scale. Then you mess with that. But if there's interest, I can make it a tutorial on how to mess with this stuff. Okay, so see how, and then the paper changes. So, and then what you can do is rotate this, to save paper, and just put it in here, and get, I forgot to get rid of that. Well, not get rid of it, but put it off to the side. This can go over here. This can go over here. This, I think I went like this with that, but wait, let me move this for a minute, and then box select all those, move them up here as high as you can, but don't go over the lines. And then select that one again, move it over here. See how it automatically chops the paper off. And then I just printed this. It'll say 3 pages. I don't know why. At least it does on my system, but like, say it's just 2. Oh, this is gonna go over the edge, so I just rotate it a little bit more and maybe bring it up a little bit. Again, I've already printed this, so this is just for references. You can zoom in and out and move this around with the right mouse button to see if everything's lined up, not going over the edges. So yeah, it's not. So anyways, yeah, that's how you how I set this one up. But like, you can, and then there's all the rest of the pieces. So I'm just going to do both the wings for now, and then I'm going to go onto the helmet pieces, which are up here. Now I don't have the editor. There's Pepakura Designer and Pepakura Editor. If you buy the editor, you can save files and stuff. So what I do is I save this to a PDF, which I will attach or put a link to underneath the video for anybody who wants to make the wings, helmet wings. If you know what they're called, if they have an official name, just let me know. If not, I'm just gonna keep calling them wings, and you can deal with it. So yeah, that's just a basic rundown on Pepakura and how you use it, and not how you use it, but how you can move stuff around and maximize your paper and minimize your ink. Sometimes Pepakura files, like, let me see, no, sometimes they have color on them, and if they have color on them, you just go up here, texture settings, and you can make it yellow and all kinds, and you can, or if there's a texture here, you can unclick it and get rid of the texture. Sometimes sometimes people will do them in color, like, so that color coded, so that you can actually color them. But in this case, they did. And I have to give credit to Dung Zero Beetle, who originally made the thing, and the unfold for foam was by JF Custom. You can find him on rpf.com, I think. On this page here, the rpf.com. This is the file I downloaded. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you on Pepakura. But this is, in case you're wondering, this is a Deathstroke shin that I'm looking at, but it's it doesn't look right to me, so I'm probably not going to use it. I might use it as a template and then adjust it, and this was made for paper. See how all these extra pieces are on here? I wouldn't need that when I'm doing foam. If I was doing Warbler or anything like that, I'd probably have to use this. I wouldn't have to use it, but you know, I'd probably be better off using it. Anyways, yeah, if there's interest, I'll do another tutorial on, you know, Pepakura and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna close that because I don't need it. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that real quick. So on to the actual creation of the Thor wings, or wing, as a test run. Alright, this is an update. Sorry about the bright light in the background, but my room's wicked dark. On my Thor wings, as I'm calling them, and also on my do-it-yourself work table, which if you haven't seen that video, you can see it right here. I'll put a link. Yeah, so this is my table, and this is what I've got so far for the Thor. These are the pieces that I cut out in paper first, and then I traced over in foam. I mean, not foam, cardstock. So yeah, so I'll have them for the future. I've already cut out two sides, double sides. I got this part, and this part, and I've got a double. So I just gotta plasti dip them and then paint them. This is just a really quick, rough job. I'm not really looking to be winning any awards with this. Just you know, it's, like I said, it's a quick little thing I wanted to do for fun, and hopefully it'll turn out pretty cool. But yeah, I have the camera on this thing that I bought for like 20 bucks, which actually it kind of sucks, to be honest. But I'll try to give you a view of my desk. I've got my pegboard, my various stuff, all my foam and other things, my trunk. I had other things under there. It's on a thing, I can't take it off. So, but yeah. So I'm calling this part 1 of my Thor helmet build. So this is what I've got so far. The wings, or the flagellants, or I don't know what the hell they're called, but I'm calling them wings for now until somebody corrects me. Alright, so that's what they look like, and as promised, I'll try and put a link to the PDF so anybody watching can, yeah, and that's my stomach, anybody watching can print these out and do them along with me. So yeah, that's a quick look at that. Okay, so sorry about my that video quality. I'm using a iPhone 7 Plus, but I apparently don't know how to use the camera. but I'm learning. So this will be part one of my Thor helmet build, like I mentioned a second ago. Um, so if you want to see the continuation and how it progresses, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and uh, be sure to check and download your copy of the PDF if you want it. And I'll also put a link to the Pepakura where you can download it. And if you go to rpf.com, like I mentioned, they got all kinds of templates for Pepakura, which basically, if you don't know what it is, it's for paper craft. But there's a whole thread on, it's a forum, the RPF, the whole thread dealing just with foam files that you can download. They got Iron Man, Batman, a whole huge page. So yeah, check that out. I'll put a link of that down in the description too, just so you can don't have to hunt around for it. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see what becomes of my Thor helmet. And if you enjoyed this, hit the like button. It's really appreciated. And I'll see you next time.